All right, so it's Thursday. I think it's day 3 of the SHOT Show. It's going good. A lot of walking. F-Class John's with me, and lots of walking. We're on the military side, so there's some cool stuff here. I'll see what I find, and then I'll let you know. So we just ran into my buddy Phil here.
What's up,
He's
Erik?
at KRG. Tell me about it, man.
All right, what's up, guys? Phil Vallejo here, one of the team shooters for KRG, and new products for KRG this year is the C4 chassis built for competition. This is going to be the long action version. So this year they're coming out with the C4 and long action, and essentially an external weight kit as well. Full aluminum build, one piece, no folder, right? Just for that extra weight and competitive edge for those competitive shooters out there that might want to maybe dabble into extreme long range or extended long range type events. So another thing that they came out with this year is Gen 5 X-Ray, which is pretty much a upgraded forend to their previous generations. And you can see here, you'd be able to attach 2-round holder on the right side or the left side for the X-Rays and also the Bravos. And then as well as with the C4, not only are they doing long actions, but they're doing Tikka inlets as well. A really great just drop-in platform for the Tikkas for those that are maybe have a Tikka action and want to just upgrade to a heavier barrel profile to get into competition. Really great option as well. And then the last thing that they have this year is the Echo chassis, which they're looking for a cheaper price point, right under about $300, but it's a drop-in for a Tikka, mainly aimed for hunters, to be able to also use the standard factory Tikka magazine that holds 3 rounds. So a lot of good stuff at KRG. Thanks, Erik.
And you run these. I mean, you run these.
Yeah, I run them through all types of disciplines and applications. Hunting, competitive shooting. We use it for military and law enforcement work. So,
yeah, good stuff, man. Thank you.
Thanks, Erik. Appreciate you.
So we're here at the Iosso booth. You guys know I use it. So what people don't know about Iosso is that you guys make a lot more products than just the paste. So this is Marianne. Tell me about it.
Hi. Well, we have several different things. We have a system for cleaning the bore. It consists of the triple action oil, which is basically a plant-based, bio-based product. There's no petroleum distillates in it whatsoever. Very safe to use, but also it's a very good solvent, so it dissolves carbon. So what you do is you use a wet patch with this first, run that down the bore, and what that will do is remove all the loose fouling, and then it starts working on the other baked on fouling. It's a penetrating oil as well as a good lubricant and cleaner. Then you would take the bore cleaner. It's a paste. It's also bio-based. You put a little dab of that on your bore brush, very sparingly, and you run it through the bore 8 to 10 times, patch out clean. What that will do, the combination of these 3 things, will make remove your fouling, oxidation, carbon burn, copper, lead, plastic wad. All your fouling will be disappeared with just these 3 things. Our brushes are made out of a very thick, stiff nylon composite fiber, so they hold their shape well. They're very flexible, and they're sized snugly to fit in your bore. So we know that when you go into it with the rifling, it's going to get down into the rifling and clean the lands and grooves out. It's all very safe. The bore cleaner does have a bit of an abrasive in it, but it's a very soft, round-cornered abrasive that only abrades the fouling and not your bore. So it's not going to take out any metal. It's not going to wear your lands and grooves down. It's very safe for the bore as well.
John, have you seen anything exciting?
Well, we were just at the Bullet Central booth. That was pretty cool. I've been over to Real Avid. They have a couple new things, but honestly, we're 2.5 out of 4 days in, and I think I've seen 30% of this at best.
It's crazy. It is crazy. There's so much stuff to see. You'll miss it. Also, what I suggest that you do is plot it out first.
Yep.
And just go see the ones that you want to see, and maybe on the way there you'll run something different. But it is crazy. There's so much to see. We only have a day and a half left, John, and
And I don't even have that because I got to leave tomorrow midday.
Oh no! So
But,
there's no way we're gonna cover the whole thing. But we're gonna go to Cadex now. I hear some got some cool stuff over there.
And wear some comfortable shoes.
Look at John. Look at him limping. He's been limping for a day now. Anyway, we'll see you guys. We're gonna go to Cadex. Well, Chase, tell me what you got here, man.
This is our new 22 match rifle.
Yeah.
It's a multi-caliber from 14 squirrel up to 20 millimeter. No. So this is the new CDX 145 that Cadex just released. It is chambered in 14.5 by 114 Russian, which is this cartridge right here. And this is a 375 Shytac for comparison. So the first projectile they have is an 1100 grain, shooting a little over 3,100 feet a second. Makes about, I think, like 24,000 foot-pounds of energy, and then the larger projectiles are going to be closer to 30,000 foot-pounds of energy.
Wow.
So this is a ground-up, brand-new build, 4-lug bolt. It's got a hydraulic system in the Picatinny rail that's going to help. Obviously, you don't want ski feet on for that to actually work. I'd put spike feet on it so it catches. Detachable 6-round magazine.
Look at the size of this thing. Holy smokes. Holy smokes.
And this is
Massive.
this is my 375 enabler magazine compared to that.
It's nuts, man. So what's the purpose of such a rifle? Like who
Anti-material. You know, obviously recently there's been rumor of a pretty long kill over in Ukraine, and it was shot with this caliber.
Okay.
So it's on a rifle that's not very accurate. Cadex took up responsibility of actually building a precision anti-material rifle that realistically, in the right hands with the right bullet, this thing's a 4-mile rifle.
Wow.
So I've already done the math on it. 4 mils to 1,000. I need the same amount of elevation on this at 3 miles as I do on my enabler at 2 miles. So 55 mils at 3 miles. I only need 28 mils to 2 miles with a 100-yard zero with this.
4 mils to 1,000
3.9.
with a
And that's
100-yard
at a
zero.
100-yard zero at a 0 DA.
Wow.
So,
That's nuts.
but you're limited
That's
to
flat.
10 rounds a day because of TBI. Traumatic brain injury.
Oh,
The shock wave going through you is not healthy.
Yeah.
So, double-edged
Wow.
sword
yeah. Well,
But-
10 rounds a day per shooter.
per shooter. 4-man team. You
Yeah.
can,
You get
you
40.
can almost get it zeroed.
Yeah.
But comes with a Bartline barrel. This new muzzle brake is 3.5 pounds just in itself.
Wow.
We'll get you one to shoot
Yeah.
for F class. You
For
can take the
I'll
brake
do
off so it's legal.
Yeah. I'll do the KYL challenge, the
Yeah, there you
blackjack
go.
challenge with
Yeah,
this thing.
just hit one and they all flip over in one shot. So
Yeah, crazy. Good
Yep.
stuff, man.
So, yeah,
What's the
this
weight
is-
on it?
it's only 47 pounds. I know that seems heavy, but it's pretty light considering the amount of energy that you're putting through the system. But it's man portable. I mean, Lauren's King of 2 Mile rifle weighs 40. It's only 7 pounds more than that.
Wow.
But
Well, I'm glad they fluted it.
yeah, I mean, you could probably make barrels out of the material removed out of there. But this thing is it's going to be interesting, and they are going to send me one to play with, and we'll have you out shoot it if you want.
Possibly.
Possibly. All right, Eric, thanks for
Good
coming
stuff,
by, brother.
man. Thank you. All right, I'm on MDT right now, and as you guys know, these guys put out some really good stuff, and Ryan's gonna tell me what else is new now.
So this is one of my favorite new products for this year. This is the ACC Premier Gen 2. So we took a lot of the aspects from the Elite and added it into the Premier series of the chassis. So we took the forend from the Elite, put it on this, shortened it up to about 15.5 inches, made it available with the NV bridges or control bridges you can attach to the top here as well. Inside the mag well, we do have the dowel pins in the front here for the 22 shooters, get a little bit more support on that mag. They're not in this one. And then we have our standard mag latch on this, but you can change this out to our adjustable mag latch we have on our ACC Elite as well. On the back end, we simplify this whole buttstock substantially. We have set pins on the back here to set your height of adjustment. Length to pull is with spacers. We do have a length to pull spacer system that allows you to add some cant and lift it up if you like to do that. run the same dampers as our Elite, and the same weight in the rear as our Elite, as well as same weight in the front here too. So we were able to do all this work to this chassis and bring this price point down to $1,000 on this chassis setup right now. So it's a great option. We're going to be offering it in a bunch of 22 inlets, like a CZ457, TKT1X, that type of thing. And with the weight system we have in this, you're going to be able to get a pretty well perfect balance with this setup.
Very nice. I like the one you got right there, man. That's the same deal, but it's a sweet color.
Yeah,
I know that's not a production color, right?
No, that's definitely not a production color. This one's fully tricked out with the dampers, Baker wings, control bridges, everything else. We also got something really cool on this side of this one. If you want to check that out.
Oh, nice.
This is our new stage timer called the Crush It. We developed this with our good friend Chad Heckler and the rest of our team on this as well. You're no longer going to have to go and ask the RO how much time you have left on your stage. This is fully programmable. It comes in a basic mode that is set up right from the factory that gives you start signal, end signal, 50% alert, a 20-second, 10-second, and 5-second alerts on it automatically, and numbers of beeps.
How do you run it?
So the two different ways to start it right now, you can start it with a button here, nice and loud. You can hear this over everything. ROs have been kind of wondering what's going on when I've been running mine and testing. It's kind of hilarious. You can reset it if you need to from there. And we also do have a pressure switch here as well. So you can run a standard pressure switch like you'd have for like a 4-end light. It's a 2 mil or 2.5 mil jack. Hit that, and it starts going there.
Can you turn off the beep?
Yeah, you can turn it off. You can go to silent on it. We can go all the way up to 99 minutes on it as well. One of our customer service guys is a Olympic shooter, and that's what he asked for. So you can turn off all sound, all beeps, and have it do nothing. I'm assuming you're asking for F class.
I'm just asking.
Just asking. Okay. So super versatile. Basically infinitely programmable if you go into the custom mode, and allows you to go and set up the number of beeps, the loudness of the beeps, how many beeps you want. It's to the point now, most of the guys that are shooting them on our team, have been testing them, they're not even looking at the time anymore. They're literally just listening for that beep indication on where it is. We've been seeing gains of points of 4 to 6 points at a match. Andy Slade has multiple times where he's gained a few points, and he's only been using it for a couple matches, in winning matches with it.
So that was the beep at, what was that, at 50 seconds?
Yeah, somewhere around that. Yeah, it was probably 52 seconds. I think I have it set for 105 seconds right now.
Right.
Yeah. So, and like super versatile.
Can you set up where the beep is?
Yeah, absolutely. You can set the beep wherever you want it. You have 5 different locations you can set that at. And we went with a nice big, bright yellow screen on here too. We found that it showed up much better in the high light situation. So that was your 20-second beep there. And this is waterproof. It goes on all the LRA mounts. A lot of us have been actually Velcroing it to the side of our LRA or to the side of our rifle.
Here we go. It's down to 5 seconds. Uh-oh.
Better make that shot.
I got it. Good stuff, man.
Thanks, man.
Good
Appreciate
stuff.
it. Have a good day.
Thank you. Hey, so tell me what you got here.
Hi, I'm Steve from the Rifle Specialist in East Tennessee. We're an AR and bolt action manufacturer. What I'm going to show you today is our ARs first. Couple things to know. Everybody makes a black rifle, I know. You see them all the time everywhere you go. But what I can bring you is a tight upper and lower mating. They simply don't come apart and wobble like a lot of them do. When you pop them apart with your fingers like you should, what you find inside is nothing strange. There's no screws in there, no wedges, no weird objects. Actually, what we've done is we've simply machined them right so they don't move like they should. That's found on our most economical rifle and our most expensive long-range rifle. They all share the same upper and lower series, so everything is meant to be tighter and more precise in the AR platform.
All right, I ran into Justin here from Utah Air Guns. He's been on the podcast. How you doing, Justin?
Doing good, Eric. How are you doing?
Dude, this...
My voice is gone, but I'm good.
This is freaking amazing. So this is a tankless, well, we'll get there, air gun. Obviously it has a tank, but it looks like it doesn't. Tell me about it.
So, that's what makes this air gun unique, is if you're looking at it, you don't see a big air cylinder. That's because the air tube is now the barrel. The air cylinder surrounds the barrel, goes through a regulator, lands here in the plenum, which is your faux box mag. So every shot is perfect. Standard deviations are ridiculously low, but we finally got an air gun that really does max the footprint that we were after. So we're super excited about that.
That's amazing. Good job, man. That thing
Thanks,
looks
brother.
sick too.
Thank you, thank you.
It's got an MDT chassis on it.
Yep.
Very nice. That's a man. That, can't even tell it's an air gun.
All right.
So what are the operating pressures on this? What's the max pressure?
Max pressure, if you we'll have two actually cylinders. One carbon fiber will be 250 bar, which is about 3,750 psi, or the aluminum will be 230 bar.
Okay.
So high air capacity, and a lot of people have asked, well, if you don't have a big air cylinder, you couldn't possibly get much for a shot count as far as how many shots you can get before you have to fill it up. But the valving in this gun is so incredibly efficient and powerful. We'll be able to get 150 shots per fill shooting a 22 caliber pellet. It's amazing. So if you're shooting slugs, even shooting heavy slugs like a 34 grain slug, and we're shooting at 1,000 feet per second, you're still going to clear over 20 shots per fill.
Very nice.
So
Good stuff, man. Thank you.
thanks, brother.
All right, that's another day in the books. So this is what happens when the show is over. Check it out, free beer. So, if anything, come here for the free beer. See you guys tomorrow.